Hi, everybody. This is part of our Heroes Among Us series, and I'm here with GrifNMore, otherwise known as Grif. Thank you for joining us, Grif. Absolute pleasure to have you.
Yeah, my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Now, before we get started, tell us what your Twitch channel is.
My Twitch channel is GrifNMore with underscores. I'm thinking about taking them off. Mainly, I do art streams. I make a lot of Adobe character animator puppets for streamers, animators, commercial work, that sort of thing. And on Sundays, we play Sea of Thieves, Sunday on the Seas.
Oh, nice, nice. Do you play with multiple people?
Oh, we do. We had a full galleon last night. It's always a blast.
Oh, that's a
So,
trip.
yeah.
Now, when you say art stream, there's a ton of different art.
Yeah.
What is your specific style?
Um, so this is the weird thing about Twitch. I'm trying to find a balance. I'm working on an animated series. So I do a lot of character design, character development, story development. We do a lot of animating with those characters, compositing them. But finding this balance of like being entertaining and not crushing on a
Well,
super long project for a long time. I do tend to do a lot of community-based stuff. So I have people who come in who want characters for streaming. Some of that's paid work. Some of it I do just because. One thing that's really awesome about the characters is that for people who are introverts or people who have anxiety, this gives them a shield, right? They can get
yeah.
on Twitch. Nobody can see their face. And it helps you to open up and get out there. One of our friends, Kasler, he's our sexiest dog on Twitch. um, he has the same kind of issue. Like his mother died from mesothelioma, and he was kind of grasping around for a community and ended up on Twitch, and had his own issues with anxiety and as far as being in the front of the camera. So, but it's amazing. He gets behind that dog, and he's like the most charming person you're ever going to meet. So it's really cool to watch that transformation.
How long have you been on Twitch?
I think I'm hitting about 8 months now.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. It's starting to work. I feel it's starting to work. I've definitely gathered around some good people that continue to come back and kind of push people my way. And it's a slow process, and
Yeah.
I've talked to other streamers about it, and they describe it kind of in tiers. There's this, you're streaming to nobody, then you're at like 8 people, and then you're in the 20s all of a sudden, and it just sort of snowballs, or you lose hope and then the whole thing dies, But I'm not losing hope anytime soon. So
Tell me what you love about your community.
a lot of times on social media, I feel like I'm just shoving my work in front of people as much as I can, and it's like it's like throwing it out into the garbage almost. Nobody really cares. Everybody's kind of doing the same thing.
It's almost like being the street artist. Like you're hoping that somebody pays attention to you, but you're also not sure if it's something that they're actually interested in.
Right. Right. And what I found on Twitch is these people are interested. And not only that, I'm interested in what they're doing. Right. And so it's a two-way street. It's not like this one-way conversation. So, like I said, like just helping people, building them a puppet, or another person's trying to put together a video game. So I'm helping, with those assets. Or everybody's like, oh, we want to learn Blender. I'm like, well, I'm good at 3D stuff. Let's learn Blender together, and just that whole collaborative environment where we share and people can come in with their problems and I can talk about my problems, and it's just a home. And as an introvert, as someone who was kind of bullied as a kid, being able to find that is just amazing. Just amazing.
What's an MVP moment you've had while streaming?
That's tough. I mean, for me, I feel like every moment is an opportunity, right? Not just to garner viewers or to have, I love these terms. We use it in the video game business: retention, user retention,
Yeah.
that sort of thing. But just an opportunity to be there and to listen. And I mean, just something that happened the other day. There's a girl in Ireland who just out of nowhere, it was like, "Do you mind if I just tell you something personal?" And I'm like, "No, it's safe here. If anybody, you know, says anything, we'll shut them down." It's like, "Go
Yeah.
ahead, go ahead." And she's like, "I'm 17. I've been battling cancer since I was 11 years old. My leg was amputated, and I'm going through this, second round of chemotherapy right now, and it's really kicking my butt, and I'm kind of scared." And that was tough, man, because I didn't. Since I got on Twitch, I've been really trying to train myself to be a better listener and better at those types of interactions. Like, what does that person need right now?
Yeah.
Why did they say that to me? And I could go off and be like, "Oh, everything's fine, don't worry," or I could tell them a story about someone else I know who had a hard time. But even just listening to you guys the other day, talk about this stuff, I felt like the best route was just to say, "Here I am, I'm listening," you know. And it was cool because we got to this point where we were joking again about her leg. Like, I was talking about my friend Jeff. He lost both his legs, and how much fun he has, like, designing and 3D printing, his artificial legs and how they're gonna look. And she's like, "Oh yeah, it's so much fun! Like at Halloween, I've got a peg leg. I could be a pirate." I was like, "All right, all right." So we kind of went through a dark tunnel,
Yep.
and we came back out, and we're doing good now. So.
Give us your Twitch channel one more time. Give us your YouTube.
Yeah, so GrifNMore pretty much across the board. Twitch has the underscores. I might be changing that soon. YouTube, GrifNMore. Like I said, what I'm trying to do on there, I'm trying to actually get out of the game business and become a full-time puppet maker to the stars. Tutorials on YouTube regarding that stuff. I just want to clear up my time enough that everything I'm making is something that comes from my heart. Because I feel like right now it's so important. And in many ways, I feel very frustrated that I have to go to work every day rather than doing the work I feel like I need to be doing. So any support there, just come by, like videos, subscribe, do whatever you got to do. You can find me on Twitter, GrifNMore, Instagram. I even got on Snapchat. Gary Vee says, "Get on Snapchat. It's the hot now." So I'm like, and then I'm like, "Oh my God, the world needs more help than I thought." I'm like, "What's going on here?" 700 videos of people who are too young doing things they really shouldn't. I'm an old man. I'm sorry. I'm like, "You kids today."
All right, so we got where to find you now. When do you stream?
Right now, I'm streaming Tuesdays and Thursday nights from 9 p.m. till about midnight Eastern Central Time. I'm on the East Coast. And then Sundays, 9 p.m. to about midnight. That's the Sea of Thieves stream on Sundays. So, but occasionally I pop up with surprise things if there's just somebody's like, "Make me a thing." I'm like, "All right, I'll come on Monday and make you a thing. Let's do it." All right. Yeah. So
Well,
that's
perfect,
me.
sir. I thank you so much for taking the time. I absolutely adored it, and we'll be seeing more of you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Have an amazing day.
Thank you. Thank you.